Hello there, welcome back to my Pokemon Renegade Platinum playthrough. This time we're going to start off things with a couple of battles here in this here trainer school. You may have remembered in the original game, I think these two people they're pretty weak. I think one had an Abra, they made a boat that had Abras that knew hidden power. Okay, they still have that. But I think they're a little more powerful because I think they have they have hidden power that is effective against a lot of the common types early on in the game, but I just don't remember. Was it fire or was it ice? Well, let's find out. Okay, it's nice. Neither of those, I guess. I just got unlucky last time. Played through, but I'm gonna up my special attack as many times as I can because it's going to keep using weak hidden power. And I was just thinking earlier this morning, I know this is sort of random, but I just want to bring it up, is that do you ever get like a temporary irrational fear for like a couple days just because you hear something, like you see something on the news or something like that? Because I've had, over the past week, I've had two irrational fears arise. One was catching rabies. I was scared of getting like bit by a rabid squirrel, because you know when I walk, you know, to work, there's just a billion squirrels outside just having a gay old time, burying their nuts, getting them out of the ground again, stuff like that, stuff that squirrels do. And it's like, what if one of them got rabies, and what if they all got rabies and they just all attacked me at once and they just ate me alive? That'd be pretty scary. And I was also scared of just getting bit by one of them and catching rabies and immediately like having to go get the shot and being like all these series of unfortunate events that keeps delaying. Like I call 911 and they say we can't come pick you up because the ambulance doesn't handle that, and then I have to call like some animal place and says we're all out of the rabies shot, because apparently that's a thing I looked up, that there is a shortage. The reason why you don't get rabies shots is like a regular vaccination, like the same as like the flu or polio. I don't know. I haven't been vaccinated in my entire life, but I'm just saying normal people, they get vaccinated pretty regularly, I imagine, especially when they're kids. And the reason why rabies shots are not lumped into all those things you get shots for is because apparently the ingredients are like very hard to come by. The concoction is very hard to come by, so it's just a thing that it's only safe for emergencies if you actually got it. But I just had this a fear fantasy. I don't know if there's a word for it. I call it a fear fantasy. And I was just thinking about just succumbing to that, because it's like real life becoming a zombie. You just become hyper aggressive and you want to just kill. And then but the thing between having rabies and being like a fictional zombie, I'm about to say an actual zombie, but I guess a fictionalized version of a zombie, is that for the most part, portrayals of zombies are like, they have to be shot in the head. They have to be like re-killed again. Mega Drain, whoa, this early on, that's double the power of Absorb, so I'll take that happily. So yeah, I was afraid about that, but I've gotten over it, because I guess for the past day and a half I've been inside, so I haven't had to face the harsh realities of life, such as squirrel rabies. So maybe tomorrow when I go to work, I'll probably get that fear again. But so now I guess I've been inside for the past 36 hours. It's more like I'm afraid of a fake police officer having a fake warrant for my arrest, or a real police officer having a fake warrant for my arrest, and I'm scared because I'm like, I know there's no warrant for my arrest. I haven't done anything illegal, but at the same time, it's a police officer and I can't defy them because they have a gun or whatever, so I have to listen to their orders. Like, they could just use fake warrants to come into my house and arrest me and take me in. And I was like, I haven't researched this at all, but I imagine it has to be a thing. Like with all the police misconduct we hear about all the time, I'm surprised that like false warrants aren't more of a thing. Cause I guess it's just a harder thing to get away with, because it's paperwork. Like it's just literally paperwork. Whereas all the other police misconduct happens because there is no evidence, or there's no it doesn't take paperwork to do. I guess that's crime in general. You don't want to commit a crime where it results in like it results in paperwork. You want stuff that's off the books. But maybe I'm just thinking like a hood guy, a hood N-word, because I'm like, we gotta keep things off the books. But I don't know. Maybe that white collar stuff that I don't really know about. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's just finish this battle. But I was smart to have Badusi out, because Badusi has been performing quite well. I almost completely sucked him to death. Oh, come on. Badusi has been sucking dudes to death. I guess Staryu is genderless, but you know what I mean. And we're gonna be a strong level 11. I'm really curious if I'm gonna miss out on learning moves, because I have a feeling that Badusi probably isn't gonna evolve until like well into the 20s, because it is a friendship evolution. I don't know if that's take place during the day, but I don't really play stuff at night or play Pokemon at night. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep. What's the next battle actually? I'll switch Eevee back to the front. Alright, now we're done with that. Can we talk to you? Grass with the fire, fire with the water, water with the grass. Okay. I guess I talk to you to get the hit power. Yeah, we get. So in this game, it had a hard time trying to implement like infinite use of a TM. So instead of doing that, I guess it was a lot easier for them to give you 99 of every TM. So this is our first, technical machine in the game. Hidden power is, I think it's base 60 or base 70 power, and it can be any type. And the type of the move is based on your IV. So I have no way of knowing. I guess I could use an IV calculator online, but they're not always 100% accurate, because I think this is something else. This is something else I wanted to show off. I'll talk about that later. Let's talk about this egg here. So let me switch De La tab and let me see what the long list of Pokemon you can find here. Wait, so this egg, I'm gonna take the egg because I don't want any Pokemon that come out of the egg. I'm not depending on it for a team member, so I'm just gonna take the egg and tell you the litany of Pokemon that you can find within this egg. It's going to be random, and you can only do that once. So I recommend saving before you actually take the egg, obviously. For you want to get the Pokemon you want out of it and the right nature, I suppose. Oops, what did I do there? If you doing a Pokemon use a hidden power. Oh, this tells us the hidden power. This actually could be pretty useful. So hidden power, I think, is special, right? So I guess I want it on Badusi. What? That's actually pretty funny. So wow, but I don't know what power it would be though. Yeah, I still wouldn't, even if it was like 70 power. It's better off doing Mega Drain because I get HP back. But the egg can hatch into all the baby Pokemon: Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Tyrogue, Smoochum, Elekid, Magby, Azurill, Wynot, Badoo, Chingling, Bonsly, Mime Jr., Happiny, Munchlax, Riolu, and Mantike, aka Mandike. I think, honestly, as a person who how do I say this? As a person who wants to Oh, I forgot. It hatches like almost instantly, like 100 steps, not even. Hopefully it's a Munchlax because those are nah. Yeah, Munchlax is I think still one of the rare Pokemons in the game, and it was probably the absolute rarest Pokemon to get in the original Diamond Pearl Platinum because there only occurred 1% of the time on honey trees, which to even get one Pokemon on one honey tree takes fucking all day. So was really a nightmare. I just bred for my Munchlax back in the day. I always bred for stuff like that. Anyways, that's Tyrogue for you. So what's next? We have to go move up north now. Actually, let's see what's in the Pokemon. What's going on with that? What do I need? What do I need? Don't need Pokeballs. Don't need any of that. I think I still got a few potions, but I won't be needing them. These have the specialty balls. I know. They have the specialty mail and specialty ball. Right now I have the heal ball. I think we're gonna have that in the first couple of Pokemarts. Later on you can get specialty balls. I think even like the dye ball that we already have, but also the dusk ball, the luxury ball, and I also believe the net ball. All these balls serve a very particular purpose and are very effective at serving that purpose. The heal balls purpose is to, you catch a hurt Pokemon, it will heal it, when it gets into the ball. So when you have it in your party, you don't have to go all the way back to heal it up after you damaged it in battle. It's I don't know, it's only useful in the early game, and for how much it costs, I don't think it's really worth it. And it's not that much of a hassle to go back and heal your Pokemon at this point. It's not like HMs are in our way between things. And this is Jubilife TV. He's currently doing some. Come back later if you want to look around. So I think, unlike the original Platinum, we don't have to deal with those clowns to get the apps or get the Poketch or whatever. We just have it. Poketch apps. If we come back, I think every odd number gym we beat, we get another Poketch app from this guy up here. I think there's one other thing that's interesting right now. The Pokemon Detective was so interesting they made it into a movie. The digital watch. Man, I have your account on a digital watch. I'll give you my feelings about it. I adore. Okay. I guess that's all I get. I thought I'd get two places. I was gonna say I adore danger. Okay. I think there's some up here that activates mystery gift or something like that. But I don't think that's really relevant to this playthrough. But there's also a person up here that gives us a great ball, I believe, and I would like the great ball. I'm a man who appreciates great balls. Come on. Or maybe it's a different type of ball. Please. There's gotta be something. Little boy, give me your great balls. No. Oh, lady, do you have great balls? And then maybe leftovers in the trash. Please. I'm surprised there's not much here. Description of Poketch apps. None of them, because I know how they all work. I don't really need to see all that. All empty. It's all the same thing. Okay. Books. Don't get to read them. Alright, this was a waste of time. But that's like most of the stuff I do in my life. But whatever, we're going to talk about all that. So I guess that's it right now for Jubilife. But before we head east to Orberg to go towards our first batch, I want to just make sure that we fought every trainer. We didn't fight any of the trainers on Route 204. And we already got the old rod from you. And we can dip our rod in the water here. But, oh, here we are. Water pose. Holy shit. Holy shit. So water pose is a 60 base power special attack and water type move that has I think a 10% chance of confusing the opponent. Oh, Bobby can't learn until he evolves. That's not, oh damn. Because that would have let us, we would have ran through the fucking first gym if, yeah, but Bobby can learn it when he evolves. Because then he becomes a normal water type. Damn, I think Bobby evolves to level 20. So it's not that far away. It's 18-22 type range. So I might be able to have a B-Barrel before the first gym. Also, what's in here? Oh, condominiums. Remember, kids, to always put on a condominium. To quote the great Bobby Heenan. Oh, a Quick Claw. This could be very, very useful. I don't really opt for Quick Claw because I'm perfectly fine with my Pokemon going second. Because if it's a slow powerhouse, like I don't need to make up for its bad speed stat. I want to accentuate its strengths. You know. Yep. You'd have a battle ready. I don't really find that useful, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's part. I know, really, I keep saying this, but it's gonna be like this all the time since I'm doing like 15 minutes parts. But we're not gonna do a whole bunch in each individual part. We're just taking things, you know, battle by battle, little thing here. We can really show off every little aspect of the game by taking this approach. So if you don't like it, I'm sure you'll tell me that you don't, but this is how I'm doing this playthrough right now. So anyways, next time we'll take on Route 204 South, and yeah, should be a grand old time. I'm looking forward to getting my team up and getting one of these things evolved, which probably gonna be another couple parts. But anyways, see you next time when we take on even more trainers. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.